What's up, guys? Let's begin with our next very interesting, let's say, study or topic, which I posted in a group about blockchain. Blockchain. So we are indeed going to look at blockchain. What is blockchain technology and the need for you to take advantage of something like that. So let's go straight to the point. I don't want to spend much on the introduction, but let's go straight to the point. Blockchain is a system of recording information in a way that makes it difficult or impossible to change, hack, or cheat the system. I'm taking it again. Blockchain is a system of recording information in a way that makes it difficult or impossible to change, hack, or cheat a system. That is blockchain. All right. Now let's move forward. So in short, what we are seeing is that blockchain technology is a system of recording information. On the internet we record information, right? When the internet started, the purpose of the internet is that we do record informations there, or we do put our informations on the internet, all right? And so your information that you have on the internet, be it your business information, your company's information, your country's information, whatever the information is, all right, we do put it on the internet. So the blockchain system makes the recording of that information a way that makes it difficult, a way that makes it difficult or impossible to change, hack, or cheat the system. So it means no one can tamper with your information if it is operating on a blockchain, or it is stored or recorded in a blockchain. All right. Okay. So a blockchain is essentially a digital ledger of transactions. Okay. A blockchain is essentially a digital ledger of what? Transactions that is duplicated and distributed across the entire network of computer systems on the blockchain. All right. So I'll come to that place. I'll look at. I'll explain to you to understand a distributed ledger. Okay. So let's continue. Properties of distributed ledger technology. Properties of distributed ledger technology. So we are still on the blockchain. Properties of distributed ledger technology. Number one, programmable. Okay, the blockchain technology is programmable. You can program it, all right, on the computer. And when we talk about the program, we talk about we under the program we talk about smart contracts. Okay, awarding of smart contracts and all that. So number two, we say distributed. Distributed in the sense that all network participants have a copy of a ledger for complete transparency. Okay, if you're a participant of a particular blockchain technology or network, what it means is that you have what? A copy of the ledger, all right, for complete transparency. So all participants, it is not an individual person. Okay, it is not an individual. It is not centralized. Okay, so let's go on. Number 3, secure. We are still dealing. We are looking at the properties of distributed ledger technology or properties of blockchain. All right. So we say it's secure. All records are individually encrypted. That makes it secure because all the records are what? Individually encrypted. Is that okay? Let's continue. Point 4, we say it is anonymous. We say it is anonymous. The identity of participants is either anonymous or pseudonymous. Right? It's either anonymous or pseudonymous. So that is it. All the participants there, you is anonymous. They are what? Their identity is anonymous. So you can't tell it is this person or this person or this person who is doing that or not. No. We don't know each other. We don't know each other. We are from different worlds. There may be different countries on a network system. So it is very difficult for someone to tamper with the system, an individual person to just get up and start doing some dubious things. All right. We say it is immutable. Okay. Immutable. The word immutable simply means you cannot change anything. Any validated record are irreversible and cannot be what? Changed. If you validate a record, you cannot reverse it. It is irreversible and also what? Cannot be changed. It is immutable. Okay, so that's the 5th point. The 6th point, we say it is unanimous. Unanimous. Okay, it is unanimous. What it means is that all network participants agree to the validation or validity of each of the records. They agree. Okay, they agree to the validity of each of the records. Is that okay? So you have to note it. You have to note it. Then finally, I say the last point on the properties of distributed ledger technology, or let's say blockchain technology, is time stamped. Time stamped. What it means is that a transparent time stamped is recorded on a block. On a block. Is that okay? On a block. On a block. This means if one block in one chain was changed, it will be immediately apparent. All right? If one block is tampered with or changed, it will be what? It will be immediately apparent that it had been tampered with. Right? It will be immediately apparent that it has been tampered with. If hackers wants to corrupt a block system, what do? Maybe they may try to change every block in the chain because it is a blockchain. So it means that hackers cannot just go and do anything with a blockchain. They cannot do anything because if they want to do that, they have to change all the blocks. Right? They have to change all the blocks. So that is it. Okay. So hackers cannot tamper with it. They cannot tamper with it at all. If they want to tamper with it, they will have to change every block in the chain across all the distributed version of the chain. Is that okay? All right. So we keep on continuing. So what we say is that when you look at, I don't know if you have heard about Bitcoin or Ethereum. Now, blockchains, they are blockchains, okay? Blockchains, we say the Bitcoin blockchain and we have the Ethereum blockchain. So blockchains such as Bitcoin and Ethereum are constantly and continually growing because, or constantly and continually growing their blocks because the blocks are being added. Because blocks are being added, which significantly adds to the security of the ledger. What it means that the more people, mine, the more people become partners or members of the Ethereum blockchain community, then it means the more the strength of the security of the system. Do you get it? So it's very, very difficult for people to tamper with something like that. All right, to tamper with something like that. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. Um, we are getting to the final part of our lesson for this particular topic. The topic indeed is a very, very, very wonderful one. I want that after you take this is a surface, this is the surface of it, because I want you to really get a newbie understanding of what a blockchain is, so that we can continue to do other things. Because what we are going to do in this group, it is not all the we don't need all the knowledge about blockchain before we can do these things, but the basics we need to understand. That what are we really into? Is it secure for us? All right. So that is why we are supposed to look at something like this. Now let's look at why is there so much hype, all right, around blockchain technology. Why is it that the whole listen? If you go to the internet, if you go to Facebook, now everything is about blockchain. If you are unaware, then I'm telling you that you are missing something, because everything now is about blockchain technology, Web3. So if you are ignorant about these things, bro, then I think your phone, you're just holding your phone. You don't hold it for anything. To me, to hold a phone, there are two things to do. One, to read your Bible on your phone, and the second one is to take advantage of technology. Right? So let's look at why there is so much hype around blockchain technology. There have been many attempts, all right? There have been many attempts to create digital money in the past. So let's say when internet started, a lot of people had come into the system, and they wanted to really create digital currencies, digital money, and all the attempts had failed them. It had failed. Why? There is one thing that made it fail, and that thing is trust. Okay, trust. What we say trust, Nigerians will say trust. There is no trust. So trust made all the attempts unsuccessful. All right, trust made all their attempts unsuccessful. Yeah, many people. When you read people made an attempts. There's a video I read about. There's a video I watched. There's a man called Da Vinci. He said he wanted to do it because he's a technologist. So he wanted to create it, but he could not create it until he found out that someone who is more genius than him had created something like that. You get it? So that is it. So many people made attempts to create digital currencies, but all of them failed. All right. And the prevailing issue for the failure was what? Trust. Why? If someone creates a new currency called, let's say someone creates a new currency called X dollar, or maybe Y dollar, or Z dollar. All right. We can't trust the person. Can you trust the person that the person will not keep plenty of the money for himself? All right. Or if I have my money with the person in the internet, won't the person just take the money and run away and leave me? So there was no trust. They made all the attempts to create it, but trust failed it all. Trust made it all void. It could not work. All right, it did not work. It did not work. So all the attempts that was made, it did not work. But let's look at what really happened in the 21st century. Okay, where ICT is now growing like anything. We have let's say this Internet of Things. We have the let's say AI. Okay, artificial intelligence. So let's look at it. So Bitcoin was designed to solve the problem. So that was the problem. What was the problem? Listen, in every society, before you can tackle something, First of all, you have to find out what is the problem. So if you are able to find a problem, it means that you can now face the problem. You can now look for solutions. If there is no problem, no need to look for solutions. So when all of them made the attempt to create a digital coin and they failed, all of them now they were now looking for solutions. They were now looking for solutions. But out of the blue moon then came what? Bitcoin. So Bitcoin was what? Designed to solve the problem. To solve the problem of trust when it comes to digital currencies. All right? By using a specific type of database called blockchain. So blockchain is a specific type of database. All right? It's a specific type of database. The normal database, I'll come to that. So the most normal database, such as the SQL database, okay, you can find out the SQL database have someone in charge who can change the data entries. The SQL database, you can find it out, you can do a research on it. That one is having only one person who is in charge and can change all data entries. All right. So because of that, there was no trust at all that if a man creates a technology, a digital currency, he will not keep some for himself and also steal your money. All right. So because of this, Bitcoin was what created to solve the problem. And Bitcoin used a different type of database called blockchain. And that was where what they've been searching and trying to do came to existence. Listen, on this earth, man, God had given something to man. A man is like God. Human beings are just like God. We can create things just like our Father. So God is our Father. We can create things just like Him. All right? So blockchain came into existence through Bitcoin. Okay? So blockchain is different because blockchain is different. Blockchain, which is what? A different type of database, is different because nobody is in charge. So with blockchain, nobody is in charge. You don't have a particular person, an individual person who is in charge of the database. All right? I hope you are getting it. You're following. Okay. It is run by the people who uses it. That is it. Blockchain is not run by an individual person. It is run by the people who use it. So it means the community. Who are the community? The people who are using that particular blockchain. That particular blockchain network. Okay? So if you follow the beginning of the lectures, I told you that it is a system of recording informations. Alright? But when you come to the distributed ledger, that one talks about finances. Okay, so that is what it is. It is not run by one person, it is run by the people. Let's say the community. The community. Is that okay? So I hope you are getting to follow this studies very keenly. Follow it, listen to it very well. Listen, right? And you can also do your own research by just typing in keywords into your Google or your Chrome to find out certain important things in order to support yourself when it comes to blockchain. All right. So listen. What is more about Bitcoin or maybe blockchain? Bitcoin cannot be faked. Okay? Bitcoin cannot be faked, hacked, or double spent. So this really tells you that the problem of the forefathers who really wanted to create digital currency and they failed had come to reality because Bitcoin, which is a blockchain and a currency, cannot be faked, cannot be what? Faked, cannot be double spent, cannot be hacked. You can't double spend Bitcoin. You can fake Bitcoin and you can hack the system, the database of Bitcoin. All right. So that is it. So people that own this money can trust that it has some value. Yeah. So people who owns Bitcoin can trust that Bitcoin has a value. And so if you are a young guy, a woman, you are a young girl, whosoever you are in the society, and things like this is going on and you are not aware, and someone like me is trying to create your awareness, is this something I'm trying to harm you? So that is it. You must be aware that there are certain things going on now that if you don't take advantage, it will go a long way to affect the generation to come. Listen, every generation, God puts the next generations into their hands. So we have to leave a legacy of good reports for the next generation to come. And so we do not only hand over to them traditions that are empty, but we hand over to them realities, our works, and good things. All right. So blockchain technology is a good thing. Let me tell you, blockchain technology is a good thing. Take advantage. If you don't take advantage right now, let me tell you something. Your children will blame you. Your children will blame you. They will wonder why their father or their mother never thought of something like this. So take advantage. All right. Take advantage. For Bitcoin, or I'm not only saying Bitcoin, there are so many of them now in the system, so many of blockchains. Listen, let me mention them. By the grace of God, I know a few of them. Pi Network is a blockchain of its own. Alpha Network is a blockchain of its own. Star Network is a blockchain of its own. A lot of them, they are in the system. So it is left unto you to do your research. Go into the system, find out. Use the Twitter handles to find out which of them are really what existing and which of them are really building. If you join a network and they are not really building, you will get to know. All right? So when it comes to, really taking advantage of these things I'm talking about, listen, it takes patience. It is longevity, because there's longevity in it. It takes patience. It takes, let's say, your time. And not only your time, let's say, your data. These are the things it takes. And the reward is always great. And sometimes can even make you a billionaire or a millionaire. That's the secret. That's the secret. So take advantage right now. Take advantage. So let me wrap up. I'm going to wrap up by just talking about now the distributed ledger. The distributed ledger. Okay. When we say a distributed ledger technology is a digital system for recording the transactions of assets, in which the transaction and their details are recorded in multiple places at the same time. Unlike traditional database, okay, in the traditional database, it is not well distributed. Okay? So distributed ledgers have no central store administration functionality. It has no central store where you say, okay, my money is here, no, when I go there, no, it's not like that. With this one, it is distributed in the transaction information and not where you keep the money. I'm not saying that when you put your money here, your money will go there and go there. No. What I'm saying that this is talking about records concerning transactions. Okay? But mind you, blockchain is not about only digital currencies. The blockchain system they are building is for recording of information and storing of data. Okay? But listen, people who comes together, okay, to become this, to strengthen the security of this network, they reward you. So all the time when you are performing transactions and other things, that is in the digital side, the distributed ledger side. That one side, if you are performing, let's say, confirming transactions and other things, or Yeah, you are confirming transactions. The reward will be tokens. And these are the tokens we call cryptocurrencies. These are the tokens we call crypto. So listen, the subject is to be studied. You must study it. You must know it. This is your time. You must know. Listen, this is our generation, and we can't reject it. We can't reject it. Some of us, we grew to hear that our father and mother, they came for them and they wanted to what? They wanted to send them to the police. They wanted to send them to the military for free, and they rejected. And now some of our parents are regretting. They are regretting because they never took advantage of this opportunity. They thought it was going to harm them. Now they want that they wish that it could have, or they would have been there. They wish to be there, but they are not there. So listen, this is what God had laid in my heart. Blockchain technology is serious, and so we are going to do what we call mining, and not only mining. We are also going to be. I'm also going to be teaching you how to buy digital assets and keep for the future. I'm not saying you are going to invest your money into a platform. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that I'll be teaching you on this platform on how to buy assets and keep them for the future, which can benefit you in many ways. Is that okay? So the Lord bless you. The Lord strengthen you. If this video has indeed blessed you, or maybe with this latest lectures, you took something from it, remember to subscribe to my channel, and not only subscribing, share, and not only share and like or comment, okay, on the comment section. And also remember to hit the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, it will hit on your mobile phone for you to quickly come up, because a lot of things I'm going to be uploading them on my YouTube channel. A lot of things, a lot of good things. So if you don't follow the channel, if you don't follow me, you may not, you will miss a lot. So thank you very much. The Lord bless you. In Jesus' name. Bye.